Hello, are you
Hello,
able to hear me?
Mahendra.
Hello Mohan, how are you?
பாட்டு கேக்குதா? பாருங்க மாசா பேக்ரவுண்ட் இருக்கட்டும்.
Oh, okay, Masan, okay.
ஆஃப் பண்ணிடுறேன்.
Chandran and Mohan.
Hello, Ganesh.
ஹலோ கணேஷ்,
Hello,
நம்ம
Purushottam.
டீம் தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃபுல்லா வந்திருக்கு. இதுக்கே கொடுத்துரும் பிரைஸ்.
இதுக்கெல்லாம் prize
இதுக்கு தான் பிரைஸ்.
for team to join on time okay.
ஆமா, ஸ்பெஷல் பிரைஸ்.
Yeah, நம்ம வந்து will start by 9:33. So
ஓகே,
give 2 more minutes.
Sure.
Yeah, the meeting வந்து we will run it in English because I don't know if there are people who don't speak Tamil.
Yeah, sure.
So because we will be sharing this video and it is already being recorded.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
புருஷோத்தம் பேசுறேன். எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
Hello, Purushottam. சௌக்கியம் நீங்க?
நல்லா இருக்கேன்.
டாக் இன் இங்கிலீஷ்.
Thanks for
மோகனுக்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கப்ப கொடுத்துருங்க.
சொன்னதுக்காக
நாங்க வாங்கிக்கிறோம்.
புருஷோத்தமன் சொன்னதுக்காக $75 ஃபார் யூ.
அப்பயும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பிளேஸ் கிடையாது.
அது நமக்குல 125 நாங்க ஏற்கனவே
ஸ்கெட்ச் போட்டீங்களா?
ஸ்கெட்ச் இல்ல, நாங்க என்னமா சொல்லுங்க கிரிஷ், கணேஷ், நாங்க சக்சஸ் பார்ட்டில அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணிட்டோம்.
ஓகே,
இதெல்லாம் ரெக்கார்ட் சொல்லி
சக்சஸ் பார்ட்டில எங்களை மறந்துடாதீங்க என்னாச்சு.
அது ஓகே பாலாஜி.
Okay, so it's 9:33, so I'll start the call. And as I said before, we will run the meeting in English. So if you have any questions, please ask only in English because we're gonna record this and share this content for participants who are not able to join tonight. All right, so thanks for joining the call again. And today's agenda is going to be we're covering a few topics. So one is game fixture. So we're going to show how the gaming and team formation will work. And we're going to use an online randomizer. So you will also be able to see how we generate the teams to play against other teams. And by the end of this call, you will know you or your team, who will it play with, and also the game structure, like how many rounds we have, and then semifinals or finals, and so on. So that's the agenda. And we'll have a few minutes in the last for any questions, but feel free to ask questions during the call at any point in time. Okay. So here are the teams that all of us have used to register. We have 12 teams in total, and there may be one candidate in the last group because Ambuch has not shown up, so we will be refilling him with someone else who is available. But we have got all the 12 teams in place, and we will jump on to the gaming structure. So we will be having two groups, Group A and Group B. Or you're able to see the screen, right? Can somebody confirm if you are able to see the screen?
Yes, Mahendran, I can see the screen.
Yeah, I can see the screen.
Yeah, so there will be two groups, Group A and Group B. And the numbers here are the teams. So Group A will have 1 through 6, and Group B will have 7 through 12. And on the right side, you will see there is 3 courts, court 1, 2, and 3. So we have reserved 3 courts at the indoor volleyball beach facility. So there will be 5 rounds, and random teams will be playing against each other, and this is going to be the formation. So how we started with round 1 is 1 through 6 and 7 through 8. That's the first round. The second round, it's all mixed. So 1 will play against 3, 2 will play against 5, 4 will play against 6, and so on. So this is completely randomized, and we're going to do an online randomizer to pick who is going to be number 1, who is going to be number 2, and so on. So once that is fixed, all the numbers here will be automatically updated with the team names.
So we'll be playing only against within our group, right?
Correct. So, for example, if you're group 1,
Yeah.
and if there is a group 8 that you want to play with, you will not be, because not everybody can play with every other team. We don't have the time, and we cannot do that in one day. There's only a limit that each teams can play with other group, and we are trying to do our best for every team to play with other team within the amount of time we have.
You're
Right? So
talking
there's only
about
five rounds, and that's it. Right? So with the 5 rounds, this is the maximum combinations we could do. So each team will play with a random team.
And the groups are also randomized, right? The members within the group.
Correct.
Okay.
So with this is the plan, right? We don't know who's number 1, we don't know who's number 8, we don't know who's number 6, right? So that's what we're going to randomize and then show it here, so it will all be populated.
Just to add to what Mahendran said, once you get your number will be fixed throughout the tournament. So if you are like team number 4, you will be team number 4 throughout the tournament. It's not that number will also be changing.
Yeah, we got that. But again, if we are 4, say, for instance, then we'll be playing only against other teams within Group A.
Correct. Okay, so we'll have 5 rounds, and we have also tried our best that each team plays in different courts as much as possible. Okay, so after the 5 rounds is completed, we will be using a ranking system which is based on winning points and game points. Now I'm discussing about this 9 through 22, right? So what is a winning point? A winning point is if a team wins a game, they get 1 point. That is a winning point. If a team loses, they get 0 point. Okay, so that is winning point. And what is a game point? So game point is the difference between the team that is playing against. For example, the points is 25 per set. So let's pick an example. Say at the end of the game, one team have scored 20, another team has reached 25, and they won that round 1, right? So the difference is 5 points. So what will happen is the winning team will get plus 5 points. The losing team will get minus 5 points. The reason behind this is we don't want multiple teams to be having the same winning points, and we will not be able to rank because there will be a few teams with the same winning points. So with the game points, now we have a better ranking system. So if 2 teams have the same points, we will then go to the game points to see who has scored more. And how we will rank is, at the end of the tournament, whoever has the highest winning points will be the topper, followed by the game points. So any questions on winning points versus game points?
Mahendra Mohan here. Just curious, based on your last year experience, was there any tie happened? Game points, probably 3 games. They won 3 games, and then even the winning points tied.
Yes, winning points tied, but we use the game points to rank.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
always
Yeah. So for example, you're playing 5 games, right? So one team, right, maybe having like say 4 wins. Another team maybe having 4 wins. Another team having 3 and 4, right? So with this, 3 teams have the same winning points. So how do you rank them? So we are going to use the difference in points. So let's pick another example. If team A is 10 points and team B is 25, the difference is 15, right? So team B, which has won, will get plus 15 points, and team B or team A, who has lost, will get minus 15 points. So with that said, compared to the number of 4s we have, using the game points, we will be able to rank them.
Just curious, how do you determine the winning points for the I think we are talking about one set, right? 21 points.
25, yes.
25. Okay,
Yeah.
so if there is a tie, 25 at the end, or 24, and then the team wins by 2 margin.
Yeah,
So
plus 2.
plus 2. So there will always be a minimum of 2 points, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
And the losing team will have minus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pause here for a moment. Anybody has any other questions on the winning points versus game points?
I mean,
Good to go.
last year, do you come across with any tie like
With winning points, yes. So we had to use the game points.
okay. So what I mean, I don't know the probability, but what if both winning points and game points tied up? What
There is a possibility. There is a, but it is very, very, very thin.
Mm-hmm. So if that happens, and to check the semi-finalist, like let's say 4 and 5 gets that winning point and game points tied, do you have any rule in place who is going to be the winner, or cost ton of course?
Yeah, so we'll have to make a call at that point because two teams have the same exact points. There's a really, really thin chance. If that's the case, then we have to let both of them play to the next round, right?
Oh, one more game.
Yeah, one more game.
I see.
But that's literally very, very, very thin chance. So, but it can still happen. But if that's the case, then they have to play again.
Play a game with the full set.
Yes, 25 points. Yes.
Okay.
Because our time limit is 15 minutes per game. So in that corner case, then we have to sacrifice a 15-minute and then pick a team who wins and then move on.
Got it. Okay. So are you going to record this as a rule for this year, or I know it may be a slim chance, but who knows? It can happen.
Yeah, it can happen, but as I said, no, we will make the call on the spot because there's too many variations, and we are not going to list all of them in the rule book. So
Okay.
there will be around 20 guidelines, and we will go with that for
Sure.
this game. And if we get into a corner case, then we'll have to make a call at that point.
Thanks, Mike.
Anyone else? Any questions so far? Okay, so there will be 5 rounds, and the top four, based on the ranks, will get into semifinals. So the top 4 is going to be for all the 12 teams. It's not like 2 from Group A and 2 from Group B. If Group A has 3 top players and Group B has 1 top players based on the rank, those 4 teams will go into the semifinals. Okay, so we don't want any assumptions that there's 2 groups and 2 from Group A and 2 from Group B will be picked and move to semifinals. That is not the case, right? So we want to be fair. So everybody's going to play with other teams as much as possible, and based on their winning points and game points, ranking will be ranked, and the top 4 will go into semifinals. And from semifinals, it's a knockout. And how we will do the semifinals is rank 1 will play with rank 4, and rank 2 will play with rank 3. And that's how we have later, right? So semifinal 1 versus semifinal 4, semifinal 2 versus semifinal 3. And 1 winner from each team will go to the finals. So last year, what we've done is everything was round robin. So I think there was like 5 or 6 rounds, and we picked the top 2 rank, and then we announced it. But this year we wanted to keep it a little more interesting. So even though we will have 5 rounds, so all teams will be playing for like solid 3 hours, there will be another 30 minutes just to have the kick of semifinals and finals. So any questions so far on the number of rounds and then how the semifinals and finals will work?
So is it a change compared to last year, Mahendran,
Yes.
in terms of selecting the semi-finalist?
No, last year we did not had a semi-final or a finals.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That.
So how last year worked is just the top piece, right?
Oh, I see. Okay.
So everybody keep playing for maximum amount of time, and at the end of the tournament, whoever had the rank 1 and 2, we just said, okay, here's a winner and here's a runner.
Got it.
But this year, the first 4 will compete, so it'll be a little bit interesting and nice to watch. Okay. All right. So now we'll go into the teams. So on the left column A, you'll see 1 through 12, and this is based on the registration. If you can see, VVB is 1, Ingenieur is 2, Pop 2, Pop 1. So here is VVB1, Ingenieur Pop 2, Pop 1, and we kept the same order just to show this is how the registration is, right? But what we're now going to jump on is to see how the online randomizer works. Okay, so we're going to use a website called random.org. Journalist list. I think it's list randomizer. Okay, so I'll give you a sample. We used the same last year, A, B, C, D. Okay, and then we click on randomize. It's going to put D in the first and B a second, A and C, right? So in this scenario, D will get the number as 1, like team 1, and B will get team 2, and A will get team 3, and C will get 4. Right? We can keep randomizing. It's gonna, right? So with this simple example, any questions how a team will get a number? Mohan, since you are the only one asking.
No, I'm fine. Go ahead.
Okay, Ganesh. I don't know who else has joined.
No question.
See, 6 participants. Okay, Purushothaman.
Only
Yeah,
two.
Okay, good. Okay, so go.
That's okay.
Continue. Okay, go back. Clash. Let's randomizer. Okay, I'm gonna copy the names of all the teams, paste it here as is, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, right? So there's 12 teams. So if I click on randomize, and you know what's going to happen. So I like to get an answer from you guys. How many times do you want me to randomize? Just pick within 1 to 5.
This 1 is fine, but just I have a question. Do you got this full abbreviation? What is VV, PR, all the team names?
If it's here, yes. Let's see.
I can get
No.
first one, but not the V.
POP is psychopaths, and I don't know what is VV. No. But I can ask them to update or expand this.
Vada volleyball. Okay.
Yeah, Serum Singham, Sharks, Liberos,
Yeah, those are,
Ramachi
okay,
volleyball.
as long as you got the full name, that's fine.
எங்களோட இந்த வரலாம் வா பைரவா.
Oh yeah, Varalam.
I got that one. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So just help me to pick a number, right? How many times should I just click randomize? 1, 2, 3.
3.
So out of 3, and you are going to pick the third one. Is that the plan? Like if it is 3?
No,
Yeah.
it will randomize once again. It will do like
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna, if I do it once, for
Yeah.
example, right? This is the first randomization. I can do it again, right? I can do it again.
Yes.
So similarly,
So whenever you get the first one, we'll stop it.
this randomizer. So yeah, what do you guys think?
Go for 3.
Go for 3. Yeah.
3. Okay. There's a volunteer monkey. I don't know who it is. That's a good name, but okay. So I'm going to copy this, and this is how the names are registered, right? And we're going to do it 3 times.
Ask who is, I don't know, is it here or seeing it?
Voluntary Monkey is not seeing it.
Maybe if he is, I hope he is representing other team. So
Oh, I see. Okay.
so far we got only 2, right? So
we got Ganesh, Mohan, Purushothaman.
but he is not in the audio.
Yeah, so 3 of you said.
Yeah, go for it.
So that's it. Majority wins.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So this is the same, right? I copy and pasted. The starting is VVVB and ending is Serum Singangal, right? Ending is Serum Singangal. All right.
So we're going to pick the third one, right?
Yeah, third one. Okay. So I'm going to click the first one. Done.
Good. I don't want this.
Second one. Done. And the final one. Okay. So I've copied that. Let's see if it. All right. Okay. This is good. Right. Let's verify. Starting is VV, ending is PR. Right. Starting is VV, ending is PR. Okay. That's good. X and V. Right. So now team 1 is going to be VV and Purushothaman team is number 2. And what's your name?
Ten.
Sorry?
Tirapattarama.
Oh, your team is 10.
Yeah.
And Ganesh?
Yeah.
Same. Ganesh,
same.
me, Chris are all same.
Oh, okay. Okay. So got it. And Balaji, I think I have to copy this and paste it here, right? 1 through 12.
Yes, Manindran.
All right. So the moment I copy it here, this sheet is all going to be fully populated. So copy this and paste it. Okay, so it's exactly the same info. Coming back here, now you will see who's going to play against who. So we have to wrap up the meeting in 7 minutes. So we are pretty much done. So we'll have at least 5 minutes for Q&A. But this is it. And this is how the teams are going to play on the day starting at, well, I have to, it's the timing, but yeah. So this starting time is 3:30 is based on we had enough buffer, but we will start the tournament as soon as we have the players at 3. Any questions?
Mani,
Yes, yep.
in round 1 and round 2, I'm seeing VVVB is playing with the same team. Is that correct?
Round 1 and which one?
And round 2, see, come down to the right side. See, VVVB is playing with Vamachi. In court 1, we are playing with the same team.
No, court 1, we are playing with VV, right?
Right. VVVB is playing with Vamachi volleyball, right?
Yes.
That's good. And in the round 2, in court 2, we are playing with the same team.
No, you're playing with Vancy United. It's these two, right? Court 2, these two.
Oh, like that. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not top 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my mistake. Okay.
Yeah, because Group A is this line, right? So
Yeah.
it's left to right, not top to bottom.
Okay.
The Group A does not play with Group B, right? So yeah, we can pick you as an example, right? So you will start. You will be the first team to start on court 1. You will play with VV, right? The next game for you is going to be on court 2 with Vancy United. The third round for you will be with the POP1. The fourth round for you will be with Liberos. The fifth round for you will be with Injimarapa.
Okay.
So you will play with different teams for 5 rounds.
Good. Okay.
And unfortunately, you can't play with all teams, but right, with the number of rounds we have, you will play with the maximum available teams.
That's fine. We need energy for this too.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Okay, somebody with the referee Karadi is asking, what's the first prize?
Referee Karadi?
Yeah, probably he just signed.
Referee
But
Karadi.
before you answer that, Chris, our youngest, not the whole tournament youngest player, is asking, do we get points for having more team members attending the conference?
Yes, the more the team attends, that team will be doing volunteering.
Okay, the first prize. Okay, Chris, you heard it from him, right?
They will get extra cup of tea.
All right. Okay. Another 3 minutes.
Yeah.
The price probably you can just inform to everybody.
Oh, so the prize is already shared on Facebook and on WhatsApp. So the winner will get a $125 gift voucher from Madras Clubhouse, and the runner will get a $75 gift voucher with Madras Clubhouse as well.
Anything from DestinationFIT?
We are in need of money, so if anybody can donate or contribute, we are open.
You'll get a surprise from a team called Sirapatarama Saivo. Okay.
Oh, okay, sounds good. Yeah, so yeah, what we are doing is, Balaji helped to get this from Madras Clubhouse. So we pull that contribution and support from Madras Clubhouse.
Thanks to Madras
So,
Clubhouse.
yeah, and we are getting more people who is trying to contribute and support. So there will be a movie ticket price that is coming out. So
Any 50-50 plan on that day? Like
yes, there will be a 50-50 on that day, and everybody's contribution will help, both for company and both for the winning person.
Okay, off the line. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's a good question. So, we even had a discussion today, and there will be a 50-50.
Okay. Yeah, sounds great. Looking forward.
And your team is Sirapa Sevam, right?
STS. Yeah.
Okay, so Core 2, you'll play with Serum Singham, and then you play with PR, Pop 2, Sharks, and Vamachiwali Balalama.
All right.
So just to add to what Mahiran has been saying so far, every team gets a 15-minute break after their game is done, so that the other group will be playing. So we request everyone to be available for the next game without any delays. We only have a grace time of 5 minutes. So I just wanted to take this call as an opportunity to say that.
Yeah, so they won't be playing back to back, right?
Yeah, they won't be playing back to back, and that's why it is very important for them to be present after they take their break.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, we are at the 10 o'clock mark, and we are done unless anybody has any other questions, concerns about fixture, winning points, timing. All right, I'll take that as a no. So thank you everybody for joining, and see you all next week.
Hey, Mani, there
Yep.
was a question from Kevin. Krish is asking what will happen if there is a clash or disagreement. Referee decision is final, right?
That is correct. Yeah, so we've already mentioned that referee's decision will be final, and referee, if they are unable in a scenario, they will reach out to the organizers. And if it's beyond a quarrel, then the organizers will pull in the staff members from the facility. I don't see that is happening, but to answer your question, yes, referee's decision is final.
Some conflict in what you said. The referee Karadi is telling, just go for fight.
Yeah, sure.
I know who is that.
Okay. Yeah, so a rule book will be released shortly, which will have the most of your questions and concerns. I believe we already shared that, right? Saying referees decision.
Another interesting question from
Yeah.
referee Karadi. Any chair girls available?
It's based on the donation that comes to the company.
And you're most welcome to bring your own.
Okay.
And we welcome that.
All right. Okay. Wrap up.
That's
Let's find
interesting.
out who is Karadi.
Yeah, and if any players want to cheer up the Destination Fit volunteers, that is also highly appreciated because we will be tired. So this is for the players.
Thank you, Mani.
Actually, that was a joke. So. All right. Okay. Yeah. Thanks again. So one final call. Anybody has any other concerns, questions before we?
Are you looking for volunteer money?
I'm sorry.
Are you looking for volunteer?
Not at this time, but if you,
Okay.
yeah, if there's anybody, let us know, and we'll keep them included. And if we need, we will definitely let them know. But not right now.
Okay.
And one more good question, and one more point is during the day of the event, we will be requesting any available player or any available captain or any available volunteer to perform any of the tasks that is.
Sorry, last audio.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah. So Team Fit, for example, if Morgan is free, we may ask him to be a referee. If Purushothaman is free, he may be a scorer. If Krish is free, he may be a linesman, or he may be a referee. So
Sure.
anybody who we pick randomly will need to help us if they're okay. If they're not okay, we will move on to someone else because it's going to be 4 hours of games, and we can't be there standing refereeing nonstop for all the games. It will be picked from the pool, whoever is available as well. Okay.
Hey, we are losing your audio, man.
Yeah.
True. It's all good. Okay, Mahendra.
All right. So sounds good. Thanks everybody, and I'll share the video link, and people can review this. And see you all next week. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.